Glavin, did you know that a cheerful heart is a good medicine, but... Okay, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, just stop.
Glavin,
Hey, Jack.
did you know that a cheerful heart is a good medicine, but a downcast spirit dries up the bones?
I didn't know that. Who said that?
Well, funny you should ask. It was actually Dennis Swanson. His hat says it. Proverbs 17:22. Glavin, can you inform how we came about this movie?
We were thrift shopping, and we went to the the movie section in the thrift store, and that was there.
Make America Laugh Again.
By Dennis Swan, man.
By
Swanberg.
Dennis Swanberg, aka The Swan.
The Swan. He's the only Swan.
The Swan.
The. Capital T.
This movie is originally $15 on the Swan's website, which we'll get to later. But we got it for the swift price of 49 cents. Late last night, Glavbone here and I... Last night, Glavin and I sat down and watched Swan do what he does best in making America laugh again.
There's a little bit of background on it. It came out in 2016, which is the Trump year. Yeah. It was Tuca de Peso. That's where we got it. And it was filmed in a church. I don't know if it's like... It's not his church, actually. He goes around to different churches and performs. I'm assuming the same show.
In Texas, though.
Yeah.
It all takes place in Texas. We wanted to make some predictions about this. Obviously, it takes inspiration from Trump as... what was Trump's slogan again? Make me orange again?
Me, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, that's right. I think it was like Maca or something like that.
Yeah,
And
McDonald.
We predicted that this would be political.
Like very political.
Very political. I mean, just look at it. Look at the cover. It's Donald Trump's campaign. He's wearing a "Make America Laugh Again." He's looks like Trump, kind of. What the fuck was? I mean, look at him. It looks like this is gonna be political. It's literally red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
America.
This is politics.
Literally. And so we predicted that they would mention Trump by name, like they'd say Trump's name.
69 times.
And we also predicted that he's obviously a conservative, which I don't think is an unfair estimate.
Yeah, I mean...
Honestly, I had no idea how long this would be, because there's no runtime on the box.
We looked it up, it doesn't say.
It's just an enigma. What is going on, man?
Gas leak.
Yeah, so we had no idea what to expect, except for how many sections there are, I guess, because I guess I expected there to be like a transition in between them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different sections right here on the back.
Yeah.
And
they're not really like divided. He kind of just like talked about a bunch of different topics.
Yeah, he just like transitions into them. He's like, yeah, so I lived in Anacoco.
Yeah.
CPAPs, am I right?
So the first thing we noticed, the entire background, it's all just red, white, and blue, which is pretty obvious, because, like, yeah. And then the other thing we noticed, everyone in the audience is above the age of 85.
They're on death's door.
So old. Yeah.
That's literally all you need to know about the average Swan enjoyer. What you'll come to find if you ever watch The Swan, which I highly recommend you don't.
Oh, I was going to recommend it.
Oh, wait. He talks about stuff that you most likely will not understand.
At all.
Like, I feel like a part of it is his southern accent that he just kind of like mumbles. He's like, yeah, so there.
Hallelujah for Knockwell.
I went down to the coffee store. What the fuck is going on in my house? But I feel like part of it's because of the southern accent, but it's also because like he just talks about things that have no relation to anything whatsoever. Like he talks about this guy named Daryl, or Durl.
His legal name is Duryl.
He talks about him for probably a good 5 minutes.
Brother Daryl, no Brother Daryl, Daryl Davis, Daryl, I love you, Daryl.
And I think, like, you said that it was at his church, but he has to know these people, because, like, I feel like that's like, oh yeah, you guys know Doral?
Yeah.
like it's only something that they would know. What else we kind of like deciphered was this is most likely his Make-A-Wish. Like Dennis Swanberg, he's old.
Yeah.
Like we thought he was gonna be pretty young. Like looking at the box cover, he looks like a mid-40s ish.
Yeah.
But when you turn on, he's instantly just old. Like
Yeah.
he's 80 probably. No, he said he was 60.
He said he's
He's probably like
60.
68. 69. I don't think people willingly sign him up to go places. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like no one's like, oh, the Swan, please
Swan.
come
We
to
need
our
the
church.
Swan. Unless it's us.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Yeah. For his entire stand-up routine, there's just a TV behind him that just shows him, except for smaller for some reason. It's not like a massive crowd where he needs like a big TV behind
it's
him
like
to see
3
him.
rows at a church.
Yeah, and the TV doesn't even help because it's just him but smaller.
So, his jokes, I'm just gonna say now, they're not funny.
Yeah.
They make no sense. I didn't understand a single joke that was made the entire time, except for the one that you pointed out to me. He talks about how this guy was asking this other guy to pray for his hearing, and then like the priest like figure fucks his ear to like get stuff out, and he's like, "It's not till next Thursday."
Brother Darrell, would you pray for my hearing? And old Brother Darrell put his hand on his head, put the right finger in his left ear, and just sort of dug into it. Just sort of like on television. Y'all seen him on television. He just, and then he pulled away. And old Brother Darrell said, "How's your hearing now?" And he said, "It's not till Thursday."
I was like, what?
It's the court hearing.
Yeah,
His court hearing's next Thursday.
It's a court hearing that he was asking to pray for. That was the only joke that I kind of understood, which could have been funny, but it wasn't. But my bad.
There's like one guy there under the age of 30, and he's like maybe like 14, 15, I don't know. He's just on his phone
In the
like,
back.
the entire show.
He's like, what the
What?
fuck is happening?
So like a crab. What are those called? Never mind.
One of our predictions was gonna be very political.
Yeah.
And like immediately in one of his like first sections, he just starts getting into politics. He's like, "Yeah, those frickin' fricks." He does start talking about politics right away, and he does say that he tries to keep the jokes even between like making fun of Democrats and Republicans. But the way that he does it is through impressions,
Yeah.
and they're terrible. Like, I'll give it to him. Bill Clinton wasn't terrible.
And if I break into my Bill Clinton, I'll go, "Hey, let me just say this, good to see you."
It was decent.
But everything else just sucks. It was just a southern accent. This is literally like 40 seconds in. I literally had no idea what was going on. I put that in my notes. I generally don't know what he's talking about anymore. I never did. Like, I feel like you have to be over the age of 94 in order to like understand any of the jokes.
Kill the references.
After he gets into politics and does an impression for 15 minutes, he finally starts getting into like actual stand-up. He starts talking about his honey love, which is the only name he refers to his wife as.
Am I making that up, baby love? I'm not making it up. I'm telling you, he just...
Not darling, wife, my lover. No, it's just honey
Honey
love. And then he starts talking about how she has a strap on and how he has the strap on.
Man, I strap on, y'all. I strap on.
And it's like, the Swan, what are you talking about, man?
Talk about-
This is church. Yeah, so I guess I'm just realizing now that a lot of this has to do with his wife.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, his honey lover.
honey love.
His honey love.
Like 80% of the set is just.
Her screaming at him to put his mask on because, you know, when you're married, there's no like, hey, it's just that's when and then it foreshadows masks, like the pandemic, because he's like talks about a CPAP mask. That's literally it.
Mask. Yeah.
I suck at taking notes on these videos. I just, like literally one of my notes is talks about coming, and I don't remember what that. Another thing that you're gonna realize very quickly when watching The Swan is his mouth and how it's like always trying to eat his face.
Yeah. It's doing a lot all the time.
He's either got his mouth like gaped open and not moving his lips when he's talk, or he's like, my white or my honey love. He like talks either with solely his lips or with no lips at all when his mouth just gaped open. And then he talks about how he's got or he saw icicles on his apparatus. Like, it's another thing where he talks all weird. He's just like, apparatus.
Apparatus.
I know this video sounds like it's all over, which it is, but that's literally his stand-up. Is like nonsensical, just he's switching from thing to thing. Like, 1 minute he's talking about pushing his old mom who's 87 in the pool and can't swim, and the next second he's talking about his honey love punching on him or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yelling at him to get the CPAP on.
Like we said, for some reason like hates his mother. He's talking about how like she lives in like an old folks home and she's 87, and he wants her to buy a swimsuit and go swimming, even though she's 87 and probably can't move. Or he talks about how she says that she can't get the bathing suit on very easily. And I swear to God, I thought he was going to say that he was going to help her with it because not to be that person, but it is a Southern comedian. So I didn't.
You know,
Alabama. Like, the notes don't pertain to what he says at all because I literally couldn't follow any of it. So one of my notes literally is his hair looks like a Lego piece. And it does. Like, I'll put up right here. He also says he's a redneck, which doesn't help that he talks about his mom getting into a bathing suit right after this.
Yeah.
So that was another reason why I wanted, or not what I wanted, but why I thought he was going to say that he wanted to help his mom get into a bathing suit. This man's just a silly little goofball who loves to laugh, loves to make America laugh.
Goofy goober.
He's just a silly, goofy guy.
Yeah.
Like, there's no harm in that. There's no harm in making America laugh again.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, No, I didn't. I didn't laugh at that.
I laughed at the court hearing joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so this motherfucker is so old. He talks about Beanie Babies and then games on video. Literally a quote from it is he's like, man, and these kids playing games on video.
Talking about his surgeon doing something with like a robotic arm or something. He's like, he's probably good at it because of his games on video that he plays.
And his surgeon was a kid in his youth group from when he was a pastor.
Yeah.
Which I should have put in the predictions, but we kind of like deciphered that he was a pastor of some sort.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he talks about popping pillies because his knees. He had to get both knees replaced because he was sugging too much.
Mm-hmm.
And he did his physical therapy so he can walk, which is a detail I put in there because he put it in there for no reason too. So
Actually, that's foreshadowing because later on he talks about a guy that didn't do his therapy and he walks weird.
Yeah. We're watching and we just like can't get out of our mind that he's so old. Glavin, you were actually the one that said he's really out here writing his conclusion.
Yeah.
His concluding statement before death.
Croaking.
Croaks live on stage like Michael Jackson with his nose falling off. He says another funny joke. You actually laughed at this one.
Which one was it? I don't remember.
He says, why does a man die before a woman? Because he wants to. Old man is a furry bitch cuck ass loser who listens to women. It was an old guy and an old woman. They were a couple, and the woman was going somewhere and told the old man to stay, and he did. and I keep saying Ron Swanson, but Dennis says like, "Oh, come on, come over here." But the guy's too much of a furry bitch ass loser cuckold who wants to listen to women because only fucking losers listen to women. Am I right? And then he talks about having a bitch in that section as well, with the old woman and the old man.
Yeah.
It's like, sir, this is a church.
The church. You got the pastor right there next to George Lucas. You got it.
George Lucas is in this.
He is.
He made it, and then he just disappears halfway through, and then he comes back. All right, we'll be back after this short break.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh shit!
Okay.
I can't reach them. Here. Thank you.
There's hair on that.
It's fine.
The giant Lila hair. Hey, Lila.
Okay.
Okay, we're back after the break. For some reason, he just starts breaking out in the Halo theme. Do you remember why he even started singing?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. He just he didn't mean to, but he did literally the exact pitching of the Halo theme.
Halo. He is Halo.
Yeah.
The game.
John Halo. You know how Master Chief is John 117?
Yeah.
He's Swan 117. He's a Baptist, which I only bring up because he said the girls were good kissers. He went to like a party,
Yeah.
and the girls were good kissers, which I don't know if he meant like they were kissing each other or they were kissing him. But it turned to Baptist for the girls.
The end of the show, the only young guy there is just like.
He was obviously
inside.
told to get off his phone by like his family or something.
Yeah.
So he was just like,
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg.
Meanwhile, the Swan is still up in the front, lip smacking like Heath Ledger's Joker up here. Like, I don't know how I got these. CPAP. He does come out and admit that he does cater his jokes towards old people, which I'm glad he's self-aware.
Yeah.
But it's like, no shit, dude. Look at the audience. They're fucking halfway in the grave. He's been making America laugh again since 1995. That's 10 years before I was born. He's been making, and he's still going, by the way.
Yeah, he's still doing shows. He's trying to use his comedy to bring more people to the Lord.
Oh yeah, that's like his whole thing. He travels around Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
And he converts people to Jesus through
The Jesus-ism?
CPAP jokes and his mom in a bathing suit. So up to this point, Trump has not been mentioned at all, which is
No.
far off from our 69. But right before, like, as everyone stands up and starts clapping, he's like, "Oh wait, do you guys want an encore?" Everyone's like, "Hell yeah!" And he's like, "Okay."
This is church. Heck
Oh yeah, sorry, frick yeah. He's like, "Well, I went to the barber the other day, and she said, 'Do you want your hair cut like Trump?'" And that was the whole thing. Like that.
Yeah.
So he does mention Trump, but it's like kind of like the post credits.
Yeah, it wasn't planned. He just said it.
And then he starts like thanking everyone, and like mid thanking everyone, they just cut him off. It just starts playing music, and they're like, "Thanks for watching." So in conclusion, I didn't understand a single joke that was made. Trump was only mentioned once. Glavin rated this a 10 out of 10. I rated it a 0 out of 10. The only funny joke was the court hearing one.
And men wanting to die.
And men wanting to die. Yeah, it was surprisingly not political.
Yeah,
Like, he made a couple jokes in the beginning, his impressions, and that was really it.
that was it.
We're gonna do a quick transition. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Transition into looking at the Swan's website now, so I'll see you at the frickin' computer. Very quick transfer. Alright, Glavin, so we've officially made it to the computer where we're looking at the... Wait, did I say doctor?
He said doctor?
What the fuck? Wait, hold on, you can't really see it. Motherfucker, Dr. Dennis Swanberg. So, we did put in a request to book him.
Yeah.
As of this morning, he has not checked. I'm gonna check right now. So, checking the email right now. He has not emailed us back in regards to our request to interview him. We really wanted to get an interview, but he's a busy man.
Yeah.
He's a doctor after all. He's probably performing miracles.
With the games on video.
So he has a store, which somehow has items.
Wait, why do they all say donations? You donate $25?
Yeah. What I think happens is you donate to the church.
Oh.
And then you, like, get these products, which is such a roundabout way of doing things. I thought that said Cox for some reason. I have no idea why. But, like, what I don't understand is you can buy Breakfast, Bible, and Bull, or you can buy Breakfast, Bible, and Bull Special, and you get two
of them.
And, like, why would you ever need two of them? Unless you want to give one to, like, your grandma for... Because she's the only one that's going to get the jokes.
You can read both at the same time.
Oh, double fisting. And then he's also got like more DVDs, which I'm dumbfounded with, like, because
I don't understand how he manages to look so different
in every single one.
Like, go back to the baseball one. Is that even him?
There's no way.
Like,
That's just the guy from The Sandlot.
oh.
That's the Beast. What is this? So he's got a CD? So how does he have a CD, a DVD, and a DVD of all three the same thing? What does the CD have? Just like the audio track?
Yeah, you can listen to it in the car. I don't know.
Love Tank Full? Is that his wife? That's all guys know that. Cream pies.
I'm Buzz Lightyear, I come in pies.
I mean, so in all reality, this guy really isn't that bad.
Yeah.
Like, he's not like a stereotypical conservative stand-up comedian. Seriously, he looks different in all of these, by the way. Like, just looking at him, I just want to point that out real quick.
Thought they said I hate your mama.
Oh, your mama. Like, yeah, all things considered, he's really not that bad.
Yeah.
His message, or like his quest really isn't that bad. It's just trying to convert people to Christianity, which isn't great, but it could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, actually, let's look at his mission.
He owns a ministry?
Does he fucking have different skin masks that he put on? There's no way this is still him.
It's just a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Christian motivational speaker.
Man code.
You know he means well.
Yeah.
You can subscribe. I'm not keeping up.
Email
Should we
blasts.
sign up for the email blast? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're now officially signed up for the Dennis Swanberg.
Email.
Yeah.
Email blasts.
While we're here, I think we should check out his Twitter and
Yeah.
Instagram. Which one do you want to check out first?
Let's check out Twitter.
He looks like a nice old man.
Yeah.
You know he's not doing any damage to the world. He talked to Dr. James Dobson.
Dobby?
His Twitter's very boring. Oh, okay. This picture makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing old people smile about something that they like, that makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. On this 14-day road trip, some of the time in Louisiana, therefore thankful for 1 like.
2 likes.
Freaking retweet that. His Twitter's very boring.
Yeah.
Let's see what his Instagram is all about. Do you think he has a picture, like a selfie with his mom in the bathing suit?
Maybe.
I hope so.
No! It got taken down.
What? Oh, probably because of the mom picture. Oh! We got fucking pranked. Floyd Swanberg, was that his grandfather?
Maybe.
Today's more than just a football game. What?
I was talking about the Army-Navy football game.
A father and father-in-law who fought in the... Oh, okay. I thought it said who fought and served in today's game. like they weren't in the military, but they played in the game.
They played in the football game.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's his, like...
That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
I think he commissioned that?
Maybe.
Or did he draw it himself?
Where's the nearest? Oh, he doesn't get above Georgia. Yeah, I don't think we have a chance.
Yeah. AM and PM? Holy shit, he's going from Atlanta to Gainesville to Atlanta? Damn. Okay, he looks like a nice old man.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like the best way you can sum up Dr. Dennis Swanberg. He's just a nice old man who is a little bit too much into Christianity.
A little bit.
Where like it's his only personality besides needing a CPAP. I think we should try to book him one more time.
We should.
Please let us interview you via Skype or Google Meet or Zoom. We have a lot of questions about your CPAP. Alright, so while we wait for a response, I guess we can go to any of these places and they'll like support him financially. So do you want to like run to Chick-fil-A quick?
Let's go to Chick-fil-A.
Okay, we're not actually gonna do that, are we?
No.
Okay. Oh, here it is.
Dow as Texas.
So, Dr. Robert Jeffress. That's such a fucking made-up name.
Rob Jeffress.
Dennis has been planting shade trees all over the world for decades. Recently, he encouraged our members to dream and plant shade trees at First Baptist. A few months later, those trees produced over $135 million
in fruit for the kingdom of God.
Is this a pyramid scheme?
135 million?
This is a fucking pyramid
It
scheme
has
for
to be.
sure. Dallas, Texas. He's a senior pastor.
The other pastor's name. Les Steckel.
Les Steckel. It's like the old like lay memes. Like hold on. Lay after a lay fight. Do you still love me, lay? Of lay, course I do, little baby.
Little baby.
Lay serious face. Les Steckel. He's a longtime NFL coach.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck is Les Steckel?
Les Steckel.
No fucking way.
Who did
He's
he,
not. What?
Who did he coach for?
Minnesota Vikings.
Oh.
He's a quarterbacks coach.
Long-time coach. He coached for 1 year.
32,000. Oh wow. This guy's actually got a following.
Yeah.
We were actually very surprised to see that he was still alive, which I feel bad saying, but like, even these two pictures right here look so different.
A different person.
I'm not gonna lie, with him, like, his history of, like, being a Jesus warrior, I really thought that, like, the virus would take him out. Because he probably wasn't wearing a mask, and it's probably...
the only mask he's wearing is a CPAP.
Alright, Glavin, just when we thought it was over,
It's not.
it's never over. He hit us back with a response to our request.
Mm-hmm.
He's basically just saying, we're honored and humbled by your consideration. Call us at this number to discuss honorarium, travel costs, and speaking arrangements.
Do you think he actually, like, read our request?
No.
Or is this is just, like,
No,
automated?
this is automated for sure. I mean, it's nice that it comes from, like, his personal... Chad Swanberg?
Swanberg!
Is this his son?
Unless his
Wait a minute.
nickname is Dennis for some reason. His real name's Chad.
Or his real name is Dennis and he goes by Chad, because honestly he's a Chad. So they just sent us a Dropbox with a whole bunch of, like, different kinds of, different goodies in it. Like, we got a lot of audio clips that are just to stand up. We got some flyers. I assume this is just like... So... this is what actual organizations would print out and put places, but I don't think that these are really that promotional. Okay, this is literally just like a newspaper
It's
clipping,
just
though.
a news article. This
This is terrible.
Yeah.
Chad Swanberg again. Did he change his name?
Maybe his promotional guy is just Chad Swanberg.
Okay, so we're coming back even later to the party because we were editing and we wanted to know who Chad Swanberg was because I realized that we never really, like, looked it up.
Yeah.
And it turns out it is his son, Chad Dennison Swanberg. It is Twitter. He's quite the guy. Doesn't look very holy to me.
No. Wait, what does this tattoo say?
Is that the Minecraft alphabet?
That's Arabic, I'm pretty sure.
Oh. He's only got 20 followers, but he is followed by Dennis, so this is confirmed his son, Swanee.
Swan.
So, Dennis is the Swan and he's Swanee. Stone cold out of gum. Is he a football player? No, okay.
No. Just watches football.
He's only got 5 tweets, and I don't think he's posted. Oh! Who wouldn't want to play for a guy like this? Intense passion and emotion, sportsmanship and class, genuine authenticity. What? Gyox Tagus.
Coach?
Oax. My first official tweet. Since I made it on game day, I thought it'd be a good way to start. There he is! He made it on
Game day.
horns. So this is the guy. I guess he runs the social media department for his dad, or I guess at least like the automated responses, which they need to fix that it's his name because I mean the email came from
Chad.
from Dennis. It was Dennis's email, but
Dennis'
it
email,
was
but
Chad's
Like
name. So that's Chad. Really, it's like the he's got Instagram too. Hold on, maybe we're not done. Fuck, we are done.
This looks like something you'd buy off of Fiverr.
I'm coming to be with you. I'm looking forward to it. I'm bringing all my friends. I've got Billy Graham coming via the Swan. I'll be there before you know it. You make sure that you are there. We may have literature.
So my question is, who, what, and where would this be played? Like,
My funeral?
do you want this played at your funeral?
Yeah.
Come see too.
Hey, folks, I am looking forward to coming to be. I'm going to let some of my voices speak for me. Johnny Stewart hiring a Swanee.
They're all just
brings
impressions.
A lot of fun and laughter.
What are the purposes of those? Like advertisements?
Yeah, but I don't know like where you would play them.
Yeah.
Times Square.
Hey, Bill Clinton, I feel your pain. Okay.
Keyword frog.
Keyword frog.
Just in a van. Oh, he's like,
Got the swan with a car wash movement. Love my grandkids. AJ, he's 2. Maxine, she's 7 months. Makes me think back to some Christmases ago at welcome time in church when a little grandson went all the way around and found his papaw. During the welcome, said, "Papaw, papaw." He said, "Yeah, how you doing, boy?" "Papaw." "Hey, boy." "Papaw, talk like a frog." "Why do you want me to talk like a frog?" He said, "Well, Mama said that when you croak, we're going to Hawaii."
how many of these do you think takes place in the car wash?
All of them. If you look at the thumbnails, all of them
Are in the car.
are in the car wash.
Oh, this one's not.
Oh.
Keyword tree.
This was on the golf course.
Whopping willow.
This is my
Well,
favorite
It is actually.
tree on the golf course.
Alright, well that was cool.
Yeah. Thanks, Dennis.
Swanberg Family Slideshow? I feel bad showing this though.
Why is this
Did any of these
here?
people agree to be in this?
Do you think that he meant to put that in here?
Yeah. Unfortunately I do. That was the email. That was the email that we got.
We got a lot of important information in there.
So thank you for watching the first Mom and Pop video. This
Yeah.
has been Mom
I am Mom.
and I'm Pop. And look forward to our DVDs coming out. Make America Cry Again.
Yeah.
This has been Shrek's Outhouse.
We're out.
We'll smell you later.
Smell you later.